the other thing I would encourage people to think about this is, you know, supply, like specifically dental supplies ends up, you know, typically being a focal area, right? But, you will get to a point in any business where, you feel like, okay, I've captured all the low-hanging fruit.
Mhm.
And then at that point, you got to make decisions around, okay, how much further are we willing to push in standardizing products that, are more critical, right? Like we
Right,
just talked
right,
about. But the other thing that I would encourage people to think through is just like there's a lot of other opportunity, right? If you're thinking about just, overall net savings and an area that, we're having some early success on and we're working through with Cabaretta now is just like, there's a lot more to think through in just your overall consumables, right? And, if it's things like we talked about air gas, GPO pricing around med supplies, things like that, where you'll still get really meaningful savings as well, and hopefully develop or deliver on a better experience for your offices, for your partners, and things like that. So there's definitely a lot of opportunity out there, and a lot of different ways that you can continue to you know use your economies of scale to get better pricing, to use your internal like purchasing power, your size and your scale.
right,
It doesn't have to solely come from supplies, which I think is a bit of a foot fault, at least
right.
initially within a DSO. It's like that ends up being kind of a myopic focus on that.